Most 8-figure e-commerce brands are still running Facebook ads like they're a 7-figure store, and that's exactly why their growth stalls. I've worked with some of Australia's biggest Shopify brands, helping them break through plateaus with advanced ad structures that actually scale. And in this video, I'll show you the 3 most important advanced setup strategies that separate 7-figure stores from 8-figure brands. At 200K, even 500K months, you can brute force scale with good creatives. That'll get you far, but at 8 figures, the setup, the systems, and the structure matter more than anything. If you're not evolving your ad setup, you're leaving millions on the table. So let's dive into the strategies that can completely change how your brand scales. The first thing you need to do is fix your tracking. On Safari and all iOS browsers, cookies are capped at 7 days. That means you're losing visibility on customers with longer purchase cycles. Server-side tracking solves that. It does 2 important things. First, it sends cleaner, more reliable event data back to Meta, which keeps your optimization signals strong. And second, it lets you push these same events into Klaviyo, which unlocks extra email marketing revenue. That's because flows like browse or cart abandonment can still fire even after those 7 days. Now, these are 2 separate benefits, but both plug major gaps. One important point, server-side tracking is not just the default conversions API that comes with the Shopify Facebook sales channel. It's an additional tool you need to set up, usually through third-party software. There are a few different providers out there, and if you'd like my recommendation, feel free to send me an inquiry through my website. I can share what we use and also get you special pricing with up to 50% off. The second key is exclusions. Most brands don't test exclusions properly, and Meta just ends up retargeting the same warm audience again and again. You really want to test 2 new types of campaigns. One where you exclude past purchases, and another where you exclude everyone that's engaged with your brand. That's your harsh exclusion campaign. This means you're cutting out as much as possible. 365-day Facebook and Instagram engages, 180-day website visitors, your entire email list synced from Klaviyo, even video viewers. This forces Meta to find new customers and new audience filling your funnel. And at that cold audience level, you don't necessarily want to throw in every creative. You should handpick the ones that you believe will resonate with really cold audiences. And here's an extra tip. If you're using third-party attribution tracking, which you probably should be, like Triple Whale, you can use first-click attribution to measure the success of these exclusion campaigns. You'll often see a high first-click ROAS, but a lower last-click ROAS. That's normal, and it means these campaigns are bringing people into your funnel. As long as first-click ROAS is strong, you know they're working. Here's another bonus tip. Meta has a feature called Audience Segments inside Ads Manager. You can set up your engaged audience and your purchase audience. Then go into Ads Manager, click Breakdown, Demographics, Audience Segments, and you'll actually see which segments your campaigns are hitting. Most 7-figure brands are shocked to find the bulk of their spend is going to purchases or engages, not new audiences. That's why growth stalls. Exclusions break that cycle. The final piece is landing pages. Product pages are fine at lower spends because Meta can find warm, problem-aware shoppers. But as you scale, you run out of those audiences. You need to educate further up the funnel. That's where landing pages come in. It could be a listicle or an advertorial to warm up cold traffic, a hybrid sales page that introduces the brand, builds credibility, and then explains the product, or bundle specific pages that walk through each item step by step. The key is to run landing pages side by side with product pages in separate campaigns. Meta's algorithm is smart enough to figure out when someone needs more education versus when they're ready to buy. Your job is to give Meta the option. Now let me give you a quick example that ties all 3 of these strategies together. Bondi Meal Prep is our client, and they were doing strong months but had been stagnant for over a year before working with us. On paper, the ROAS looked amazing, over 20x. But when we set up audience segments, we saw every campaign was targeting existing customers. Because they had a high repeat purchase rate, Meta was just retargeting subscribers who were going to buy anyway. No new customers were coming into the funnel. We fixed it by setting up harsh exclusions and forcing Meta to reach new people. We layered in server-side tracking, so both Meta's optimization and Klaviyo's flows had really strong data. And then we built new landing pages tailored to different diet types, matching content to the right audiences. The result? 4 months of consistent 100K plus month-on-month growth. Same brand, same products, the difference was the advanced setup. Now here's the thing, even knowing these strategies isn't enough. The real challenge is stitching them into the system that works for your brand. And that's exactly what I do. I don't consider myself an agency. When I partner with a brand, I act like your in-house marketing team or even a fractional CMO. My job is to help you scale past 8 figures with systems that actually hold up. So if you're an e-commerce brand pushing towards 8 figures and you want a partner that feels like part of your team, click the link below to book a strategy call. And if you're not quite at that stage yet, I've put together a free email series where I share even more advanced strategies to kickstart your growth. You'll also get my occasional insights straight to your inbox. Check that out, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.